All right, we're going to do this again. I'm doing the little tripod on the table with my phone to see how well. The first one turned out okay, so I guess I'll do another one. What I'm going to review today is the First Lite Grizzly 2.0 mittens. My daughter, one of my daughters, bought me these for Father's Day, and I thought, well, these are awesome, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little video on it, review them for you, and let you know what I think, and kind of show my gratitude to my daughter for getting these for me for Father's Day. These are the Grizzly 2.0 mittens. They come with a shearing wool liner that goes inside. Got little Velcro pieces that Velcro it to the inside. They have leather reinforced on the bottoms here across the gun area where you're going to be trigger, finger, everything else. They have a suede piece on the top here, which they say is for wiping your nose. You know, when it's cold and your nose is running. You have a little area there for you to wipe your nose on. Kind of find that interesting. It's good to have, I guess. They have a retention strap. It holds it on your wrist. I like that because my daughter bought me these that I wanted. They're a $30 pair of merino wool liners from First Lite that came with these, or didn't come with these, but I got with these. The reason why I got these is they have the tips that you can operate your equipment with, electrostatic, whatever you call them. I'm not an expert on that, and not an expert on much of anything really, but this activates your phone and whatnot, so you can operate your phone with your gloves on. And what I like about these retention straps is when you put on, I hope you can see this, when you put the strap on your arm like this, and you put the glove on, and so you're out there, and you pretty much imagine what I'm doing. So you're out there and you pull the glove off and you operate your phone, you can take it off and your glove is hanging and you're not losing your mitten. You don't have to worry, did I leave it somewhere, did I place it somewhere, in the heat of the excitement, you don't lose your glove. I do kind of like that, that put that strap on there to hold it on your forearm for you so you don't lose it, wrist, forearm, whatever. I really do like that. Really good deal. Like I said, these are about $30. They're merino wool, shearing wool on the inside of these liners. These gloves are like $140. I really like them. I don't know how warm they'll be. I think that they're going to be extremely warm, but I'll let you know after this year when I go to Colorado and let you know how warm they are. Like I said, these are $140. Not a good deal. I mean, not a bad deal. And if you have a daughter that buys it for your Father's Day, it's an even better deal, right? It's good to have kids that'll look out for you and take care of you, kind of pay you back for all the stuff you went through, right? As parents, if you're out there and you know your parent, you know what I'm talking about. I'll share a story with my daughter who bought these gloves for me. She's going to love this. She had an aversion to smells, so whenever some kind of weird smell went in the car, she would literally have a problem and she would vomit. And it was pretty bad. So we had a Z71 Suburban. We had to take put plastic on the seats, plastic on the floor, plastic on the back of the front seats. It was like a Linda Blair situation there, if you're familiar with that crazy movie. And so I'll share this story. We're out somewhere, and all three of my daughters were in the back seat. My oldest daughter thought it would be funny to pass gas to get the daughter that bought me these gloves to vomit. Well, if any of y'all have been in the military like I have, and you've been a paratrooper or you've done Halo or whatever, you all know that when you're on a plane and one guy throws up into his vomit bag, the smell radiates through the cabin and everybody starts to have weak stomachs, starts throwing up, and in the end, everybody's jumping out of the bird with vomit bags in hand that have weak stomachs. Well, of course, my daughter thought that it was cute to pass gas, and right on cue, Stephanie started her, vomit comet. And of course, the little one, then Emily, she started to do the Linda Blair, the projectile vomit. Hit the back of my seat, felt like a water jet, like in a pool, blasting the back of my seat. I'm like, oh, what the heck, And my oldest daughter, then, the smell and everything got to her. She started throwing up. So it was like something out of a horror movie. We're pulling into a convenience store, and I'm like, we need a hose, man. We need a hose. The guy's like, there's like a washateria, or a car wash in the back, man, with a pressure hose. So I whip around back and I get the pressure hose out. My wife's turning pale white, and doors open up and the vomit comes flying out like the Niagara Falls just flowing out the side. Kids are slipping and sliding, falling out of the car like it's a cast recovery mission, right, on the water. And I'm out there with this pressure hose, and I'm blasting it out there and spraying it everywhere. And it's just disaster from get going. I'm spraying the kids down because they're all full of vomit with the pressure hose. And there's some lady over there on her phone, and she's like what you guys call Karen nowadays. We just call them busybodies. And I'm sure she's over there. She's on the phone going, oh, this military guy's waterboarding his kids with a pressure hose, or he's giving them a shower with a pressure hose. You know, it was just a real great time. And, you know, it's amazing the trauma our kids put us through, right? Combat trauma, or, you know, having kids, yeah. There's trauma there either way, right? But the good part is it all pays back off in the end when they take care of you later on in life, right? I mean, hopefully they won't be changing none of our diapers when we're older, right? That's something we don't want to think about. Anyway, as in the famous words of Randy Newberg, thanks for watching, folks. Now I got to go turn this thing off.